Look at a candle flame. Really look at it. What is that thing? It flickers. It moves. It gives off heat and light. It feels alive. But here's something that will change how you see it forever. Fire is not a thing at all. It's not a substance. You can't hold it, bottle it, or weigh it. Fire is an event. A chemical reaction happening right in front of your eyes. For fire to exist, it needs exactly three things: fuel, oxygen, and heat. Remove any one of them and the fire stops. This is called the fire triangle, and it explains everything. Blow out a candle, you've cooled it below the ignition temperature. Smother a fire with a blanket, you've cut off the oxygen. Use up all the wood, you've removed the fuel. Every fire that has ever gone out went out for one of these three reasons. When fuel gets hot enough, its molecules start breaking apart. Those broken molecules react with oxygen in the air, rapidly, violently, and rearrange into new molecules, mainly carbon dioxide and water vapor. That rearrangement releases enormous amounts of energy. The light and heat you see and feel, that's the energy being released. The flame is the visible part of that reaction happening in real time. The color of a flame tells you exactly what's happening inside it. The hottest part of a flame, the inner core, burns blue. The cooler outer edges burn orange and yellow. That orange glow comes from tiny particles of carbon, called soot, that get heated until they glow. When you add different chemicals to a fire, you get different colors entirely. Copper burns green. Sodium burns bright yellow. Potassium burns violet. Fireworks are just chemistry showing off. Have you ever noticed that fire always points upward? That's not a coincidence. It's gravity at work. Hot gases from the flame are less dense than the cool air around them, so they rise. As they rise, they pull fresh oxygen in from below to replace them. This creates a constant flow, hot gases up, fresh air in, which is why flames have that distinctive teardrop shape. In space, where there's no gravity, flames form perfect spheres. Astronauts have tested this. It works. Humans have been using fire for at least 1 million years. Changed everything. Cooking food made it safer and easier to digest, which gave our ancestors more energy. Some scientists believe cooking is part of why human brains grew so large. Fire provided warmth, light, protection from predators, and eventually the ability to forge metals, make ceramics, and power engines. Almost every technology we have today traces back, in some way, to that first flame. Fire doesn't only exist because of humans. Lightning strikes start wildfires that have shaped ecosystems for millions of years. Some forests actually need fire to survive. Certain pine cones only open and release their seeds after being exposed to intense heat. And the biggest fire of all? The sun. The sun isn't burning like a campfire. It's a nuclear fusion reaction, releasing energy on a scale that makes every fire on Earth look like a spark. The next time you see a flame, a candle, a campfire, a match, you're not looking at a thing. You're watching molecules break apart and rebuild themselves, releasing the energy stored inside them as light and heat. You're watching chemistry happen in real time. Fire is one of the oldest forces humans have ever understood. And it turns out it was never really a